Hey guys! Okay, so my friend gave me this really good idea that I should make a video about helping people how to choose the right shampoo for their hair type. As you can see, I just got in the shower. But, I don't use shampoo myself, but hopefully it'll help in some sort of way. I'm starting with oily hair, and if you see me look down a lot, it's because I've written a lot of facts I know on this sheet of paper because I don't think I'd be able to memorize it all in my head. So, yeah. Oily hair. The main thing about keeping oily hair maintained, shut up phone, as I was saying, the main thing about keeping oily hair maintained is all about pH balance. That's the key to keep your oily hair under control. You don't want to overwash it because then your body is creating more nectar oils to make up for all the oil that you're stripping it of. You don't want to underwash it because then you just have crazy oily hair. Okay. It's really good for oily hair to do massages often to your hair. That's good with every hair really, but it's really good for oily hair because it like helps get the oils off your roots and into your hair more. So when you wash it, it's just not all built up in your scalp area. Because like, you know how you wash your hair and then you're like, it's still really oily with the world, I just washed it. But yeah, that helps. It's really good to use a revitalizing shampoo. Like, it contains ingredients like tea tree oil or eucalyptus oil, stuff like that. You should clarify your hair at least once a month. You can do twice a month. You really shouldn't do it every week because that's not good for your hair. And your hair is only going to try to make up for it by creating more oils. And then you're just going to be mad and frustrated. You just want to give up. You should make sure that in your shampoo it contains a citric juice, like lemon or something, because that's really good for getting oils, maintaining oils, but without stripping your hair. It just cleans them. A gentler, like, I don't like sulfates in my shampoos. If I do use a shampoo, I don't like sulfates. But a more gentler version of sulfate is sodium laureth. Laureth, not laurel, laureth. It's not as great either, but it's gentler on your hair. But it's had I've seen in studies like recently, they can lead to like cancer and stuff. I'm not sure if that's true, I'm just telling you what I've heard. So be careful with that. I don't use it, but just be careful. Also, a shampoo does not have to foam up and get all white, that foamy stuff, just to prove that it's cleaning your hair. Because sulfate-free shampoos don't really foam up, but they clean your hair pretty darn swell. Alright, a lot of people have a problem with dry hair also. Like, you get something really brittle, and it just doesn't look that great. You can try co-washing. Not only curly hair people do this, but if you do have curly hair and your hair is really dry, definitely try co-washing. My hair is so dry. It still gets pretty dry sometimes, but co-wash. I love co-washing. And a sulfate-free shampoo if you're going to use shampoo, or a shampoo that says moisturizing shampoo. But don't just believe just because it says moisturizing shampoo. You might want to check out the ingredients, which I will get onto later on. A lot of people don't really check the ingredients. I mean, some do, don't get me wrong. A lot of people don't check the ingredients when they're buying shampoos or conditioners or hair products, anything. And you really need to do that because you don't know what they're putting into your hair. Such as sodium lauryl sulfate, which is used in detergents and stuff like that. And you just don't want to, like, you don't want to strip your hair. That's really not good for your hair at all. So you might want to watch out. You need to watch out for sodium lauryl sulfate. Ammonium xylene sulfonate. Yeah, sodium xylene sulfonate. That's not good for your hair either. No. Sodium lauryl sulfate. I said that earlier, but it's not that good for your hair either. But if you're gonna use it, if you're gonna use a sulfate, use that one, if anything. Ammonium lauryl sulfate, and lauryl sulfate. There's sodium lauryl, ammonium lauryl, sodium laureth, and ammonium laureth. No good. The TEA and the DEA. You don't want to go near those. I think it's DEA it's like dianothicone. I don't know if I'll say something about it down there. And there's a TE-othicone lauryl sulfate. No good. And there's a selenium sulfide. I see it's really common in a lot of shampoos, it's just common in dandruff shampoos, and that's really not good for your hair at all. And I've seen a lot of shampoos that almost the first ingredient is cetyl alcohol or isophoryl alcohol, and both of those are really bad for your hair. I'm sorry I'm looking down, but it's really hard to remember those names remember them by heart. And isophoryl alcohol is used in antifreeze, so you're pretty much, my hair's not a car. I'm not using anything that is used in a car on my hair. And you want to look for F, D, and C color pigments, because those are no good. Mineral oil, it just sits on your hair, doesn't do anything well, it just sits there, makes your hair look greasy, or there's no effect at all. And if you put on your root, it blocks your hair. Sorry about that, my camera decided to be really stupid and I had to fix everything, so I'm back now. Where did I leave off? Okay. Parabens, they're really common in a lot of shampoos. And there's a study showing that it leads to cancer. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I've heard stuff. I know, I did a lot of research to do this for you guys, yeah. Silicones. Some people may like silicones, and people not like silicones. I just want to say, if your shampoo has these ingredients in it, and you have the most perfect hair in the world, keep doing what you're doing. Just keep doing it. Okay, silicones, you don't want a silicone that ends with a cone. Conol or Xene, X-E-N-E. You don't want your shampoo to contain triclosan. Triclosan is used in pesticides and antibacterials. If that is used to kill a bug, imagine what that's doing to your hair. I don't even want to find out. No. Polydicylene and propylene glycol. The polydicylene is used in oven cleaners, and the polyglycol is the most active component in antifreeze. Why would you put that in your hair? I don't know. Me personally, when I'm using shampoos, I don't even like for it to have more than 12 ingredients, because the rest of it is just stuff you don't even know what it means. I'm sure that after I tell you all these bad things about ingredients, you want to know the good stuff. So let's get on to that. Sorry, this is really bad. Okay. You want to have proteins. You want to look for proteins such as keratin, hydrolyzed proteins, and amino acids. Because your hair is pretty much made of protein, and adding more protein will help it. So it means less likely to break off. It'll grow stronger and healthier, and less likely to shed. So look for proteins. Balsam. That's how you say it. I don't know how to say it. It's good when combined with proteins, and it's really good absorbed into your hair and adds volume by coating the shaft, but not in a bad way. In a good way, coating your shaft, not like ew. Vitamins such as panthenol. It's this muscle vitamin found in B5. Yeah, B5. And when it's absorbed to the scalp, it's really like it absorbs into your scalp really well, and it helps your hair become stronger and healthier. I know I keep saying that, but it really does. Your hair grows a lot stronger because your hair needs it pretty often. Moisturizers. That's a big one. I know people with oily hair, they're like, I don't want anything moisturizing in my hair because all I do is shampoo it, and I don't do any conditioner, anything else, because my hair will become really oily. But you need moisturizers. Good moisturizers that you want to look for is coconut oil or avocado oil. And some waxes you want to look for is beeswax, or like, what's it called? I think it's spermaceti. Yeah, it helps your hair to, less likely to, did I write that down anywhere? Protects your hair from water, evaporation, that's what it's called, so your hair will stay shinier and smooth longer throughout the day, because you know when your hair absorbs a lot of water when it's like humid and stuff, your hair becomes more frizzy and stuff, more frizzier and just not cool and gets bigger and gross looking. Those products help protect your hair against that. You want to look for lemon. It's like a citric acid. Look for citric acid, not lemon. They might have lemon in it. But that will help cleanse your hair from accumulated oils on your scalp, which also goes for oily hair, and moisturizer goes for dry hair. Allotonin, I think it's called allotonin, such as the comfrey root, which increases the shaft retention, and it's really good for anti-dandruff, which dissolves the excess keratin on your scalp or your shelf. I'm gonna look for silk, which coats shaft, makes it healthier and shinier. Sunscreens, little sunscreens. I mean, you can't expect sunscreen to protect your hair as much as it will protect your skin, but it'll help out definitely. You might still need to use a hat for your hair. Polymers, which adds strength and volume, but it draws the moisture from the air, so let me try a lot. It might make your hair kind of sticky, so you might want to make sure that it's one of the least ingredients in your shampoo, because it's a really sticky hair. Not good. That's it, I think. Yeah. There's a whole lot more stuff I could talk about, but this video is already really long, and I need to just kind of cut it to an end. But I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you used these facts that I taught you, told you about, and you go and get a new shampoo for your hair, and it works out really good for you. Oh, and for me, I don't even like using a shampoo that has more than 12 ingredients in it, but that's just me, because the rest of it is just stuff you never even heard. I don't want to use stuff on my hair that I've never even heard about. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and that these facts help you in your life. Well, in your shampoo life, at least. Bye.